Hello everyone, my name is Chico Moya. Welcome to my channel. So I'm running for City Council in Helsinki for the Finns Party, or Perussuomalaiset. This is my first step into politics and I'm genuinely excited, so excited. But I quickly realized that many people treat politics and political parties like a religion, something you follow with blind faith and full commitment, something you convert into rather than a set of policies you support in part or in full to bring about the change you want to see. The attacks on me were unfortunately very predictable. You're a puppet. You have internalized racism. You're a useful idiot for the far right. Funnily enough, some of the loudest voices are self-proclaimed anti-racist left-wing people, white people a lot of the time, telling me how I'm supposed to think, how disappointed they are in me, how I've been tricked. It's as if I owe them my allegiance because I'm black, as if I need their approval to think for myself or know what's good for me. Ironically, that's pretty damn racist. Now, you don't have to like the party, individuals in it, or whatever. That's your choice. I have some genuine concerns about the country that I feel can only properly be addressed through this party, with me involved, with my unique perspective. There are core, uncomfortable issues that, if not spoken about and addressed now, will ensure that we will be living in a very different Finland in 10 to 15 years, a much poorer, less safe, racially divided country with no sense of national identity, pride, or vision. Basically, everything I love about this place will be much worse. So to people who want to do their moral hand-wringing, calling me names, sending me hate messages, I will mostly ignore you because I don't care. I will do what I think is right. If you don't share my concerns, you can go on and do what you think is right. Something constructive, hopefully. I love Finland for what it is and what it can be. I refuse to watch it make the same mistakes other European countries have made. Look at Sweden. In January alone, there were 30 bombings, explosions. That's more than in some war zones. Think about that for a second. Sweden, our neighbor, a country many Finns have admired, is now dealing with issues not many people could have predicted. Rising gang violence, children getting recruited into crime. Not so long ago, there was a story of a man getting gunned down for burning a Quran in a European country. There are entire neighborhoods, almost like parallel societies, where no one speaks Swedish anymore. There is growing economic inequality between citizens and immigrants, even those born in Sweden. Germany is dealing with its own wave of terrorist attacks, including people driving into crowds. Similar patterns can be found in other places like the UK, Denmark, the Netherlands, France, and so on. Call it fear-mongering if you want. But seeing that it's happening in other places, I think it's appropriate to feel some type of way about it. Don't you think? Do you want to know what the kicker is? Talking about this, pointing at obvious examples of failed immigration and integration gets you called racist. Trying to explain that we are on a similar path, a path that will make life more difficult for everyone down the road, will earn you the title of racist. Calling me racist is a little more difficult. So they just hate me instead. The people who now hate my guts will swear up and down that none of this is happening. And if it is, it doesn't matter all that much, or it's not that bad. Well, it matters to me, and it is bad. There is a worrying trend towards what we observe in these other places. I want my children to grow up in a safe country. So I fully support the idea that people coming here need to be a net positive to the country and the economy. Why would I want it any other way? Does that make me anti-immigration? That's absurd. I believe that it's a blessing to be here. Any negative trends we see in society need to be dealt with accordingly, even if it is an uncomfortable topic. For the sake of all of our futures, we can't shy away from this. Here, I'll give you an example. The Finnish police released crime statistics on sexual abuse cases per 100,000 people, divided up by nationality from 2023. It is unfortunate that immigrants from certain nationalities were overrepresented. It's horrible. The 4 top offending countries were Syria at 125 cases per 10,000 people, Democratic Republic of Congo at 100, Afghanistan 99, Iraq 85. For comparison, the bottom 4, Estonia at 12 per 10,000 people, Ukraine 11, Finland 8, and Russia at 6. Tell me, how can anyone look at this and not be worried? How can anyone look at these numbers and say, actually, racism is the biggest issue Finland faces right now? Let me make this crystal clear. Discrimination and racism are wrong. They are plagues on humanity and should always be opposed. I've experienced it before where I'm from. We should judge people by their actions, their values, and their contributions, not by their skin color. I believe this. But ignoring failed immigration policies isn't progress. Some people will see statistics like the one I just mentioned and shrug their shoulders and still find a way to make the aggressor the victim. Oh, he came from a war-torn country, that's why. It's Finland's fault for not integrating him. I'm sorry, but if integrating someone is telling them not to rape, I don't want such a person in this country. Other immigrants who have built an honorable life for themselves here, who work hard and are grateful to be here, feel the same way. I did not leave a dysfunctional country to watch a great one turn dysfunctional. For those of you who have followed me for a while, you already know where I stand. You know my heart. I've spoken about multiculturalism, integration, and what it takes to succeed as an immigrant at length. And my stance, it hasn't changed. Finland is my home. But, and I want to make this clear, I deeply understand that it is my adopted home. I did not play a part in building this society. So I genuinely do feel blessed. This country was built by those who fought and died for its independence. Now that I'm here though, I want to play my part. I honor them by protecting Finland from the suicidal empathy gripping the Western world that could destroy this place, in my opinion. I want immigrants who do come here to succeed. I want them to work, pay taxes, and integrate. I don't want them to focus on the self-defeating garbage ideology that tells them they are victims, when in truth, there are so many opportunities. Yes, there will be challenges, that's life. I also want Finnish people to get off the self-hate train. It's good to be proud being Finnish. Your culture is very strange, it is sometimes, but it's beautiful. If you can't see the beauty, go and live for 6 months outside of the Nordics. You'll understand. And anyway, there's so much more to talk about, but that's part of the reason why I'm running for city council with the Finns party, because I want to speak freely about some of these difficult issues and push for real solutions. At the very least, I want to be a voice that is unafraid to say the things that others won't say. If we don't make our voices heard, we will be like the man with a noose around his neck, tied to a baby tree, a tree that he keeps watering, oblivious to the fact that the tree's actually growing. And by the time he realizes that, it's too late and it hangs him. Let's not be that guy. Finland is at a crossroads. We can either wake up now or we can watch the country slip away. I refuse to stay silent. If you feel the same way, vote for me. I'm candidate 409. There's many more things to talk about, including the economy, which is in many ways connected to everything I just spoke about. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.